Hi everybody, this is Amy and welcome back to my channel. Today we're making something fun, lemon posset with strawberry caviar. To start this dish, we need 2 cups of a neutral oil. We're going to put this in a very tall container and pop this in the freezer for at least minimum 30 minutes. While that's cooling down into a small saucepan, we're going to add the zest of 1 whole lemon. We want this to be super lemony. Just popping that right on in, along with 1 2/3 cup of heavy cream, an 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt that I forgot to film, and 2/3 of a cup of sugar. Just popping the sugar in. And then we also need 1/4 cup of lemon juice, and this lemon was pretty large, so I just put a little strainer over to catch any seeds and strain that into a measuring cup. And we're going to set this aside because we're going to add this after we dissolve the sugar. So just getting all of that juice in there. If you need 2 lemons, use 2 lemons, completely up to you. Now we're on the stove over medium-low heat. We're going to stir this just until that sugar melts. Then we're going to raise the heat a little bit and let that boil for about 3 minutes. We're taking this off the stove and letting this cool down for about another 2 minutes before adding in our lemon juice. We're going to stir this thoroughly, and we want to cool this down to room temperature. So the easiest way to do this is to get this out of this hot saute pan. I'm going to pour that back into the measuring cup. First, because I'm clumsy, and second, because it's going to help cool this down a lot faster. Then we're going to separate this into however many servings you want. There's only 2 of us in my house, so I did larger servings. So I'm just pouring this straight into my little Pike jars. And we want to cool this down in the freezer after it comes to room temperature for a minimum of 3 hours to really set up. This is going to be the most delicious lemon pudding. So we're just popping that on a tray and setting that in the fridge. Now for the caviar. So we need 3/4 cup of chopped strawberries. We're going to pop this into a food processor or a blender, and we're start blitzing this up. We just want the juice of this. Now if you find that it's getting a little harder to blitz up, go ahead and add in 1 to 2 tablespoons of water depending on your needs. This can help break up the liquid a little bit more. If I can get the lid on, we can finish pureeing up our strawberries. And then we're going to strain out any of the seeds, just going in with a little strainer until we get 3/4 cup. Now we also need agar, and this is seaweed extracts. We need a teaspoon of that and a teaspoon of sugar. We're going to mix that together in a small bowl before adding that in to our strawberry puree. Now over on the stove, over medium-high heat, we're going to bring this up to boil, stirring constantly. And once that comes to a boil, we're going to take this off the stove, pull out your oil as well that's been chilling in the freezer. And we're going to start dropping in little drops of our strawberry puree. You can see this overhead view here, and you can see these balls just forming, and it is really quite fascinating. Then we're going to drain off any of that oil. You can reuse this oil. It's not going to taste like strawberries. And you're going to, once all the oil is drained off, you're going to rinse your caviar 2 to 3 times with cold water. Just popping this into a clean container, and this will keep in your fridge for 3 to 4 days. So I'm just going to pop this in until the posset has finished setting up, which it has. Now to garnish, we are going to add a little strawberry and as much of our strawberry caviar as your heart desires. This is just a little fun weekend dessert recipe, and this is looking beautiful. Now let's go ahead and give this a taste. I'm very excited. The lemon posset is lemony, creamy, and absolutely beautiful. The strawberry caviar has a subtle hint of strawberry, and this is absolutely delicious. But there it is, lemon posset with strawberry caviar. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I really do appreciate every single one of you. If you like this video, give it a like. If you loved it, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell if you haven't already, because I put out new videos every Thursday. Thank you so much again, and until next time, happy cooking.